Good morning, Facebook. I didn't really plan this video, but I woke up this morning. I got a lead from Realtor.com. I'm a producer on there. What it is on Realtor.com, if you click on a home for more information, they send you a link to an agent. You can ask us questions. We can schedule showings for you, give you a call to figure out what your needs are, things like that. Well, when I was talking to this lead, they were telling me that they had been searching for a home for 28 days. Right now in this market, homes are going pretty quickly. 28 days doesn't sound like a lot really in the grand scheme of things, but what they had noticed was that every home that they were looking at was sold. It would get sold in 1 day, maybe 2 days. Things are just going very quickly in certain price ranges. And they were having a hard time with sellers taking them serious as buyers. What I found out through our conversation was that they had not yet spoken to a lender to get pre-approved. They did have what's called a pre-qualification. So I wanted to take just a couple of minutes today and explain the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval and why it's so important to get a pre-approval from a mortgage lender. Have you guys ever gotten the junk mail in the mail from a credit card company that says, oh, you're pre-qualified for a $3,000 credit card? So what that is these companies are taking your base median credit score without looking into your income, your debt to income ratio, or your actual credit history, and giving you a real quick, oh yeah, sure, you're pre-qualified for this amount. The problem with that is, especially in home lending, that they didn't actually look into your credit history or your debt to income ratio, your credit worthiness, or what you can afford month to month. So I've looked up a little link here on Investopedia just to give a real quick rundown of pre-qualification versus pre-approval. So with a pre-approval, you're going to actually have to submit a mortgage application. They're going to look into your history. They're going to look into seeing, okay, well, my score is 720 now, but it wasn't 720 a year ago. And they're going to try to find out why. They're going to see if maybe there was some sort of debt you had to pay off, if you had a change in income, or anything of the sort like that. They're going to go through your entire credit history where a pre-qualification does not. With a pre-approval, it's going to be based on, like I said, a review of your finances, and they're going to give you an estimated down payment. They're going to give you a specific loan amount. Now, a pre-qualification is just going to say, oh, you're approved for a $3,000 credit card, but that's not based on anything except your current credit score. An actual pre-approval is going to give you an amount that you're pre-approved for based on your credit history, based on your income, based on your work history. And it's going to give you a good baseline of where you should actually be shopping, what price range you should be shopping in to buy a home. With a pre-qualification, they can say, oh, you're pre-qualified for $200,000. You go to put in an offer on a house that you love, only to find out throughout the actual loan application process that you were only qualified for, let's say, 150 to 180. That's not good. You've fallen in love with some house. You feel like it's the house of your dreams. And really, that could have been circumvented to begin with if you had gotten a pre-approval from a mortgage lender. We have a really good network of mortgage lenders. I happen to have a really good lady. Her name's Nancy Katie. She's really good with VA, FHA, conventional, all sorts of different programs that they have. She's very knowledgeable, and we usually refer out to her. And what I really like about mortgage lenders like Nancy, or any other mortgage lender, really a good one, they are going to circumvent issues. They're not going to just tell you, oh, you're approved for $200,000. They're going to look at what's going to be found in underwriting. Is underwriting, which is the process of further verifying your loan amount throughout the purchase process, are they going to find that, oh, oops, you have student debt that we weren't aware of? Okay, now we can't approve you for this $200,000 loan. Nancy and other mortgage lenders really go in depth with that, and they find these things ahead of time because they look at an entire credit history. They're going to give you a really good rundown of what you can actually afford, what monthly payment is going to suit you best, and they're going to get you a letter, a pre-approval letter that you can give to a realtor like me. that we're going to submit to a seller with any offer that you're going to put in. This lets the seller know that you're a serious buyer, you're pre-approved, that the house that you're looking at you can actually afford, and there aren't going to be issues during the purchase process, such as your loan officer finding out you have student debt or a medical debt that you forgot to pay years ago. And now we have to put off the loan process. We have to extend closing to get this taken care of. We have to bring more money to the closing table. We don't want anything like that. That's not what we want for you. We want everything to go as smooth as possible. And when I see these leads, these clients, these people come in, all they want is to buy a house. They just want to look at homes. They want to find the home of their dreams, and they're having problems. So the point of this video was to help with that, really. I just kind of woke up. I didn't do my hair. I didn't put on makeup. And I saw this person in my contacts, this new contact, and they were so frustrated. I want to help people to not have to experience this. If you would like some referrals to a good loan officer, or if you've already got one in your network, speak to them about getting a pre-approval. I'd be glad to help you, refer you to Nancy Katie with Ruoff Mortgage or any other lender that suits your specific needs. If you're looking at maybe a lower price home that the big names won't lend on, a lot of companies don't lend under $90,000, but that's probably a video for a different day. Just reach out to me. Send me a message here on Facebook. You can call me at 260-458-7021. It's available here on my Facebook page. I've got my email. Anything like that. Just reach out to me. We'll get you taken care of. We'll get you that pre-approval so that sellers know that you're serious. And when you go to put in an offer, you're not going to miss out on a home that you fell in love with. It's really important to me, and I hate to see people frustrated with this. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the experience they've had. Reach out, let me get you hooked up, and we'll get you hooked up with a good pre-approval letter with a good lender so that you don't have to go through what so many people in my contacts list lately have been having to go through. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Like I said, it was just a real quick. I didn't do my hair. I woke up and saw this thing, felt bad for people. But you know what? I think what I'm going to try to do is every Wednesday, I'm going to plan this better next time. I'm going to try and come in with another little video, informational, resources, whatever it is. So if you guys have any suggestions, if you have any questions you've specifically been wanting answered, go ahead and drop me a comment, drop me a message, and I'll see what I can do to get it answered for you next week. You guys have a good rest of your day, and let me know if you need anything. Thank you.